is your friendly neighborhood farmer, Free Range Kara, and I've got, you guessed it, more dog breeds that I've met at the vet clinic and that I'd like to tell you about, just what I think about them. Disclaimer, this is not true for every single animal of that breed. Every dog is completely different based on the way they were raised, where they grew up, their temperament, and a bunch of environmental factors. So I'm not saying any of these dogs are bad or good based on my experiences with them. This is just what I personally have experienced at my vet clinic with these breeds. I'm gonna start off, I love the look of these dogs. The coonhound. I love me a good coonhound, but my god, the second they step through the door, they just start yelling, because, you know, that's what they're bred for. They just yell, 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 arr, 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 the entire vet visit. And funnily enough, the two regulars that come into our vet clinic, the two regular coonhounds, they're both named Max. And that is because their volume is set at maximum. They are so loud. Like, we have to put them in a separate room away from everybody else because they are so loud, and we have to like just hold the sound into one room so only one person has to lose their hearing for that day. Both are sweet, sweet boys. Well, actually one's a girl. Both are sweet, sweet dogs. I've never had any issues with them. They're just so loud. I don't know why they have to be so loud. I wish I could tell them, like, hey, it's okay. This is the quiet zone. Please use your inside voice. They're like, wow, 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 wow. I'm like, okay. I should just buy earplugs. That's a great idea. Let me just buy earplugs. The next dog on my list is the poodle. I am talking about standard poodles, miniature poodles, toy poodles. Generally having very good experiences with these dogs. Like, everyone who owns a poodle like knows what they're getting into, and they do a lot of research, and they know what they want and they pick the dog for it. Everyone that I see is always well groomed. They have great manners. They're very like calm at the vet clinic. Like they've been properly desensitized to everything, and they're just really nice dogs from what I've encountered. They're super smart though, so that's where you gotta watch out, because they will figure out like, oh, she's put the leash loosely around her wrist. I might be able to walk out the front door. Or, I see that treat jar is open up there. I can get a couple extra treats. Like, I know you're smart, and quit making me look dumb in front of your mom. I really like poodles. I've never had a terrible experience with a poodle of any size. Like, there's the big standards, there's the minis, and there's the toys. And they're just all been, you know, great dogs, in my opinion. On the opposite flip coin of that, again, I'm not saying these dogs are bad, but anything that is mixed with a poodle that is deemed a doodle, you've got, you know, Labradoodles, Golden Doodles, Husky Doodles, Shiba Doodles, Schnauzer Doodles, Poodle Shih Tzus, Poodle Maltese, literally anything and everything anything you could think of in a dog breed world, they've mixed it with a poodle. And I'm sorry, I know they are very popular and that people love them, but every single one that I have met, minus like one, has been an absolute disaster of a dog. Again, not bad, they just don't know what to do with themselves. They are so energetic, and also like, most of them are pretty smart, some of them are dumb as a box of rocks, but they're all over the place, and usually their hair is not well taken care of. Like, every single doodle that I've met, because a bunch of people got them during the pandemic, everyone got a doodle. Wasn't able to get them in for grooming, so, you know, I've met a lot of dogs who are super mad at it, and it's not the fault of the owners. Like, the grooming places had to close down and cut hours and cut staff. But even now that we're like kind of back to a more regular for like groomers, like, I'm still seeing a lot of them who are just, they're messy. And they're not well trained, because unlike the poodles who like knew what they were getting into, it seems like doodle owners are like, I'll just combine these two breeds and give them to you for $3,500. They need somebody to tell them, hey, this is what you need to be doing. Here's a behaviorist. Here's some stuff to keep your mind busy. They need help. And I want to help them, but they are like, no thanks, I'm just gonna run in circles and maybe pee on this corner. It's fine, I'm just wild child. I could go on forever about what I think about doodles, but I'll cut it short. If you guys want a video specifically on doodles, I can definitely make that. Again, they're not I end all my videos like this. They're not bad dogs, but like they're crazy. They're just out of their own mind. They don't know what to do with themselves. But we'll leave those guys there for today. If you guys have any other specific breeds you want me to mention, just let me know, and I'll make a video on them in the upcoming months. Until then, we will see you next time. All right, bye-bye.